We now await the start of the convocation procession. The procession will enter from that gate, and the Honorable President will join us from here. So kindly rise for the convocation procession. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu ji. Kindly remain standing for the national anthem, please. Thank you very much. Namaskar and welcome to the 22nd convocation ceremony of the National Board of Examinations in Medical Sciences. Friday, the 10th of May 2024, it's a special day today. It's a day of celebration, and I think first and foremost, not just for the candidates who will be felicitated today, but for their friends, family, everyone who's contributed to your journey. Let's have a huge round of applause. On this auspicious occasion, we are delighted to have amongst us, as chief guest, the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu ji. On the dais, we have with us Shri Apur Chandra, Secretary, Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Dr. Abhijah Sheth, President, National Board of Examinations in Medical Sciences. And Professor Mahesh Desai, former President, Urology Society of India. I'd like to invite Shri Apur Chandra, Secretary, Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, for his welcome address.
Honorable President, I would like to welcome you.
Thank you very much, Union Health Secretary, for your welcome address. I now request Dr. Abhijah Sheth, President, National Board of Examinations Medical Sciences, to felicitate the chief guest for the 22nd convocation ceremony. Honorable President of India. We like to present her with a tulsi pot. And in Indian culture, tulsi is synonymous to good health. It is the auspicious occasion of Akshaya Tritiya today. And we wish eternal prosperity for everyone. Presenting a shawl and also a beautiful Krishna idol. Thank you very much. We now come to the formal commencement of the convocation. May I request Dr. Abhijah Sheth, President, National Board of Examination Medical Sciences, to declare the 22nd convocation of the NBEMS open.
This 22nd convocation of the National Board of Examination in Medical Sciences has been called to confer degrees upon candidates who, in the examinations held for the purpose, have been certified to be worthy of the same. I hereby declare the 22nd convocation open.
Thank you. I request all the candidates who are to receive the degree of the doctorate and diplomat of National Board to kindly stand. As I now request Dr. Abhijah Sheth to administer the oath.
Do you solemnly and sincerely promise and declare that if admitted to the degree for which you have qualified, you will, in your daily life and conversation, conduct yourself as become members of the National Board of Examination in Medical Sciences? Do you solemnly and sincerely promise and declare that the utmost of your opportunity and ability you will use your knowledge for the promotion of learning in the field of medical science and in the service of your professional colleagues? Do you solemnly and sincerely promise that you will faithfully and diligently fulfill the duties of profession in the field of medical science to which you will eventually belong, and that you will, on all occasions, maintain its purity and reputations?
The oath stands administered. All candidates are requested to kindly take their seats. Thank you. We now come to the conferment of degrees to the Doctorate of National Board, DRNB, Diplomat of National Board, DNB, and Fellow of National Board, FNB pass-outs in December 2021, June 2022, December 2022, and April 2023 sessions. I would like to invite on stage Dr. Nikhil Tandon, Vice President, National Board of Examination in Medical Sciences, to join the President, NBEMS, to confer the degrees.
Sir, I present to you the candidates named to receive the degree of Doctorate National Board, the degree of Diplomate National Board, and the qualification of Fellowship National Board. They have been examined and found qualified for the said degree, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as President of the National Board of Examination in Medical Sciences, I admit you to your respective degrees of Diplomat National Board, Doctorate National Board, and Fellowship National Board, and charge each one of you to be worthy of the degree awarded to you throughout your life. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nikhil Tandon. Thank you, Dr. Vijay Sheth, for conferring the degrees, and congratulations. It's a proud moment for the National Board of Examinations in Medical Sciences to now award gold medals to the toppers of Doctorate of National Board and Diplomat of National Board. I would like to request the Honorable President of India to please step forward and kindly present the gold medals. Gold medals will be presented to the DRNB and DNB toppers of the December 2021, June 2022, December 2022, and April 2023 sessions. Total 8 gold medals will be awarded by the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, as part of the 22nd convocation ceremony. Please welcome on stage Dr. Sridevi N., Specialty Anesthesiology. As Dr. Sridevi gets the gold medal and the certificate from the Honorable President. Dr. Neetu Mariam Alex. She has secured highest marks in general medicine specialty. Dr. Shuchismita Chakrabarti. Topper in the specialty of general surgery. As she now receives the gold medal and the certificate from the Honorable President of India. Please welcome on stage Dr. Chandana K.S., gold medalist, topper in OBS and gynecology. Please welcome Dr. Shah Shalin Sunil. Dr. Sunil has secured highest marks in ophthalmology. The next gold medalist, we'd like to invite on stage Dr. Tejasvi B.G., topper in orthopedics. Amidst a round of applause, please welcome Dr. Gausalya Ramaswamy. Topper in the specialty of pediatrics. As Dr. Gausalya receives the gold medal and the certificate from the Honorable President of India. I'd like to invite Dr. Barana Dharan, specialty radiodiagnosis. And after the 8 gold medalists, we request the Honorable President to present 2 more awards. These are called the NBEMS Presidential Medal of Merit. The first is a posthumous award conferred upon Dr. G.G. Lakshman Prabhu. I'd like to invite on stage his wife, Srimati Kavita L. Prabhu. We remember Dr. Lakshman Prabhu fondly today, Professor Kasturba Medical College, Bangalore, for his commendable work in NBMS Professional Committee for Communication Skill Development. Dr. Lakshman Prabhu was an eminent urologist. The NBEMS Presidential Medal of Merit is being awarded to Dr. Rakesh Sharma. Member, Governing Board and OSD to President, National Board of Examination in Medical Sciences, as Dr. Rakesh receives the Gold Medal, the Presidential Medal of Merit. Dr. Rakesh has contributed to many reforms in the functioning of NBEMS. Thank you very much, Honorable President and dignitaries, for doing the honors. CPR is cardiopulmonary resuscitation, and the CPR video that is there to train the masses is a 20-minute video that is available on the NBEMS YouTube channel that encourages how a rescuer can take action in critical times and save lives. Thank you. I would like to request now Dr. Abhijat Sheth, President, NBEMS, for his speech on the occasion of the 22nd Convocation Day.
Honorable President of India, Mrs. Draupadi Murmuji, Union Health Secretary of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare India, Mr. Apurva Chandraji, and eminent urologist and one of the senior most DNB faculty, Dr. Mahesh Desai ji, all my colleagues of the dais, GB board members, all respected senior faculties and guests, all aspirating students and their proud parents, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the National Board of Examination, we welcome all of you on the 22nd convocation of National Board of Examination in Medical Sciences, NBEMS. And as said, we are going to confer 12,338 degrees to the candidates across the country from 2021 to 2024. And we are going to confer the gold medal today for all these achievers and toppers who has been gathered here. On behalf of the National Board of Examination, I express my gratitude to Honorable President of India, Mrs. Draupadi Murmuji, to enlighten this convocation for all of us, to motivate for all of us, and certainly it's a great occasion for us. I also extend my gratitude to Union Health Secretary, Mr. Apurva Chandraji, and I extend my gratitude to Dr. Mahesh Desai, who is an eminent urologist of the country, not only the country, but of internationally well-known. He was the only president of International Society of Urology from India. And that was the greatest proud for all of us. He has been one of the senior most teacher in the NBEMS with a great drive, and he continuously teaches even at his seniority and age. So thank you so much. On behalf of the NBEMS, we give commitment to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare to align with the national objectives of medical education, and certainly this will help us to go together with the inclusiveness to achieve whatever is required to upscale the medical education in India. As far as the NB reforms are concerned, we have three arms. One is accreditation arm, one is examinations arm, and the third is training and teaching arm. In examination arm, you all are well aware that we are conducting the NEET PG examination with the reasonable success and in an equated and transparent and a safe way, and we will continue to do so. And last year, we took an examination, computer-based examination of more than 200,000 students, and this year also we'll be repeating the same, and we ensure all sorts of safety, security, and transparency in the examination system. We also conduct DNB exit examinations, foreign medical graduate licensing examinations, and NEET SS and NEET MDS examinations. There was interesting observation that during this DNB exit examination, this time it was taken up by 9,500 students, and 4,500 students were MDMS who also took the additional degree of DNB as their credential. And that is certainly a big compliment to the DNB examination system. The second important for us is accreditation. As Mr. Chandra has said, we have 14,700 seats. We could have done much more, but there are certain restrictions like during COVID, also the restrictions because our larger players are the private sectors and corporate organizations. So certainly we try to find an innovative ways to encourage more and more organizations to take part in the DNB accreditation process. We completely align with the concept that every UG student must be able to get the PG seats, and it should be 1:1 ratio, and we are committed from the NBMS side, whatever we can do with the inclusiveness and teamwork, we will be able to deliver it. Lastly, we are working on training and teaching program, and we understood that while increasing the number of seats, we must not dilute our quality, and hence we have developed the phygital model where the original physical training is being complemented, not replaced, but it's complemented by digital learning, including skill learning, virtual learning, and e-learning. So far, we have conducted 7,000 webinars in last 3 to 4 years, and this will double in the next year. That is our promise from the DNB side. Other is we have already rolled up the program of National NBMS Skill Development Program, and we have endorsed more than 15 premier institutions who are doing the skill training program, and from next year, we'll be certainly increasing more and more skill centers. We'll endorse them, and we'll make sure that it is easily accessible to the DNB students for the teaching and training. Lastly, we are in the final stage of establishing the e-library to all the stakeholders of NBMS, and I hope and I promise that before the next convocation, this should be the reality for all NBMS students. With the special initiative, in December 2023, the NBMS board with the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare conducted the basic life support program with more than 20 lakh trainees across the country, and it was the one of the not only successful program, but certainly it's an encouraging program to ensure that we can optimize or minimize the sudden cardiac death across the country. We have already published the Good Medical Practice Guideline to all stakeholders. It is available online. And also, we are running the professionalism communication workshop across the country. And these workshops are accepted very well across the country. We have enrolled the joint accreditation system where more than one organization, 2 organizations can take part in a single DNB program. This is particularly with the intention to increase the integration as well as the quality of the DNB training program. And lastly, we are introducing the artificial intelligence in the healthcare with the Chennai IIT, and this is for the postdoctoral, post-MBBS students, and this will be implemented in this year. Our journey will continue with 3 I's: innovation, integration, and implementation, and NBMS urge its stakeholder today to have continuous development with 3M, which is medicine, moral, and manner. And we should continue to review ourselves to be a most effective physician in our lifetime. Lastly, I quote Sir Winston Churchill for all of you, that success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. On behalf of the NBMS, we heartily congratulate all the aspirating students, all the degree holders, and best wishes to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Abhijat, for sharing the reforms and initiatives taken by the National Board under your leadership. Thank you. And for the convocation address, it is an honor to invite now the chief guest of the 22nd convocation ceremony of the National Board of Examination Medical Sciences, the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu ji.
नेशनल बोर्ड ऑफ एग्जामिनेशंस इन मेडिकल साइंसेस के इस दीक्षांत समारोह में उपस्थित अध्यक्ष डॉक्टर अभिजात सेठ जी, विभाग के सचिव श्री अपूर्व चंद्रा जी, यूरोलॉजी सोसाइटी के पूर्व अध्यक्ष प्रोफेसर महेश देसाई जी, गणमान्य अतिथियों, शिक्षकगण एवं विद्यार्थीगण, देवियों और स्वजनों, आज डिप्लोमा, डॉक्टरेट और फेलोशिप की उपाधियां प्राप्त करने वाले सभी विद्यार्थियों को मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई देती हूँ। स्वर्ण पदक प्राप्त करने वाले विद्यार्थियों को मैं विशेष सराहना करती हूँ। पिछले लगभग 4 दशकों से चिकित्सा क्षेत्र में योगदान देने के लिए मैं MBEMS से जुड़े वर्तमान और पूर्ववर्ती लोगों को भी सराहना करती हूँ। मुझे बताया गया है कि NBEMS के प्रयासों से देश में विशेषज्ञों डॉक्टरों की उपलब्धता में काफ़ी वृद्धि हुई है। मुझे विश्वास है कि यूनिफॉर्म स्टैंडर्ड्स ऑफ एजुकेशन एंड एग्जामिनेशन के लक्ष्यों को तो आप सब हासिल करते ही रहेंगे, साथ ही साथ भारत में स्वास्थ्य सेवा के प्रतिमानकों को विश्व स्तरीय बनाने के प्रयासों को आप महत्वपूर्ण योगदान देंगे। मुझे ये जानकर बहुत प्रसन्नता हुई है कि आज उपाधियां प्राप्त करने वाले लगभग 12,400 विद्यार्थियों में छात्राओं की संख्या छात्र से लगभग 750 अधिक है। स्वर्ण पदक प्राप्त करने वाले विद्यार्थियों में भी छात्राओं और छात्रों की संख्या में लगभग 35 का अंतर है, यानी छात्राओं की संख्या अधिक है। अधिकांश परिवारों के संदर्भ में ये बात कही जा सकती है कि लड़कियों को सीमाओं का एहसास कराया जाता है, अंकुश लगाया जाते हैं, कम आज़ादी दी जाती है, सुविधाएं भी कम मिलती हैं। परिवार से बाहर भी समाज में सार्वजनिक क्षेत्रों में लड़कियों को अपनी सुरक्षा तथा समाज की स्वीकृति के बारे में अतिरिक्त सचेत रहना पड़ता है। ऐसे परिवेश में योग्यता के सर्वोच्च मानकों पर अपनी श्रेष्ठता सिद्ध करने हमारी बेटियों नए भारत का नए चित्र प्रस्तुत कर रही हैं। मैं यहाँ उपस्थित सभी बेटियों को हृदय से साधुवाद देती हूँ। मेडिकल एजुकेशन में पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट और उससे भी ऊपर के स्तर की उच्च शिक्षा में छात्राओं को आगे बढ़ना हमारे समाज और देश की बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है। इस राष्ट्रीय उपलब्धि में सक्रिय योगदान देने के लिए मैं NBEMS की पूरी टीम को बहुत बहुत बधाई देती हूँ। साथ ही मैं छात्राओं के परिवारजनों की विशेष प्रशंसा करती हूँ। प्रिय विद्यार्थियों, आप सब स्पेशलिस्ट डॉक्टर्स हैं। देश की स्वास्थ्य सेवा व्यवस्था में आपका उच्च स्थान है। आप सभी जानते हैं कि अलग अलग तरह के मेडिकल इमरजेंसीज का समाधान करने के लिए अलग अलग समय सीमाएं मानी जाती है, जिसे प्रायः गोल्डन आवर कहा जाता है। यदि गोल्डन आवर के दौरान उपचार मिल जाए तो मरीज की जान बच जाती है और वो ठीक हो जाती है। आप जैसे विशेषज्ञ चिकित्सकों में विशेष संवेदनशील भी होनी चाहिए और होगी भी। मुझे विश्वास है कि आप सब कभी किसी इमरजेंसी पेशेंट्स को कहीं और जाने के लिए नहीं कहेंगे। हो सकता है कि उस मरीज को उसके शुभ चिंतक किसी तरह शायद पैदल ही आपके क्लिनिक तक आए होंगे। न्यायपालिका के क्षेत्र में कहा जाता है जस्टिस डिलेड इज जस्टिस डिनाइड। स्वास्थ्य के सेवा में के क्षेत्रों में तो समय का महत्व और भी अधिक बढ़ जाती है, क्योंकि ट्रीटमेंट डिलेड में भी लाइफ डिनाइड। कभी कभी ऐसे दुखद समाचार मिलते हैं कि यदि समय से उपचार मिल जाता तो व्यक्ति की प्राण रक्षा हो जाता। यदि सौभाग्य से प्राण रक्षा भी हो जाए तो भी कोई स्थितियों में ट्रीटमेंट डिलेड इज हेल्थ डिनाइड। ऐसे उदाहरण पैरालिसिस के मरीजों में अक्सर देखने को मिलता है। समय से उपचार ना मिले तो मरीज अंग संचालन की क्षमता खो बैठते हैं और दूसरों की सहायता पर आश्रित हो जाती है। उच्चतर तथा उच्चतम विशेषज्ञों हासिल करने के बाद कभी कभी ये स्थिति पैदा हो जाती है जब चिकित्सक मरीज को केवल अपनी विशेषज्ञता की दृष्टि से देखने लगते हैं। उदाहरण के लिए कार्डियक केयर के विशेषज्ञों को हमेशा ये ध्यान रखना है कि मरीज को शरीर केवल कार्डियोवास्कुलर सिस्टम नहीं है। उसी तरह न्यूरो फिजिशियन और सर्जन को भी ये ध्यान देना है कि मरीज की गैस्ट्रो इंटेस्टिनल ट्रैक्ट को ठीक रखना भी अपना ही इतना ही जरूरी है। सुपर स्पेशलिस्ट के परामर्श के बीच मरीज समझ नहीं पाता है कि वो क्या करें। बहुत से मरीज बड़े डॉक्टर साहब के सामने खुलकर बोल भी नहीं सकते। इसीलिए आप सबको ये ध्यान देना है कि मरीजों की होलिस्टिक हीलिंग आप सबका लक्ष्य होना चाहिए। आप जैसे विशेषज्ञ चिकित्सकों से मैं 3 बातों पर ध्यान देने की अनुरोध करना चाहूँगी। प्रॉम्प्ट हेल्थ केयर, सेंसिटिव हेल्थ केयर, इनएक्सपेंसिव हेल्थ केयर। गरीब मरीजों की सेवा के लिए निःशुल्क समय दान करके आप सब देश और समाज को अपना अमूल्य योगदान दे सकते हैं। प्रिय विद्यार्थियों, मैं समझती हूँ कि यदि केवल प्रतिष्ठा और धन अर्जन करना ही आपका उद्देश्य होता तो आप कोई और व्यवसाय भी चुन सकते थे। लेकिन मैं मानती हूँ कि आपने मेडिकल प्रोफेशन का चुनाव किया है तो आपके मन में कहीं ना कहीं मानवता की सेवा करने का भाव अवश्य होगा। उस सेवा भाव को बचाना है, बढ़ाना है तथा प्रसारित करना है। अपने सीनियर्स में आप उनको आदर्श बनाइए जिन्होंने खूब स्नेह और सम्मान अर्जित किया है। ऐसे बहुत से डॉक्टर हैं जो बहुत सफल भी हैं और अत्यंत सम्मानित भी हैं। मैं चाहूँगी कि आप सब अपने जीवन में सफलता और सार्थकता के सामंजस्य बनाकर बहुत आगे बढ़े। ये जानकर मुझे प्रसन्नता हुई है कि डॉक्टर पॉपुलेशन रेशियो की दृष्टि से हमारे देश में डॉक्टरों की उपलब्धता अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मानकों के अनुरूप है। फिर भी हमारे देश की विशाल आबादी को देखते हुए डॉक्टरों की उपलब्धता निरंतर बढ़ाने की आवश्यकता है। इस दिशा में NBEMS का प्रयास बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है। आप सबका ये प्रयास होना चाहिए कि संख्या के साथ साथ गुणवत्ता को भी प्राथमिकता दी जाए। नंबर यानी क्वांटिटी के साथ साथ स्टैंडर्ड यानी क्वालिटी पर समान रूप से ध्यान देना चाहिए। भारत के डॉक्टर ने विश्व स्तर पर अपनी विशेष पहचान बनाए है। अफोर्डेबल मेडिकेयर के कारण हमारे देश मेडिकल टूरिज्म का एक प्रमुख केंद्र बनाया गया है। देश की स्वास्थ्य सेवा प्रणाली का सबसे महत्वपूर्ण अंग हमारे डॉक्टर ही तो है। आप जैसे विशेषज्ञों डॉक्टर देश के स्वास्थ्य सेवाओं को और अधिक ऊंचाई पर ले जाएंगे, ये मेरे विश्वास है। विशेषज्ञों डॉक्टर की आप सबकी ये पीढ़ी वर्ष 2047 के विकसित भारत की विकसित स्वास्थ्य सेवाओं को नेतृत्व प्रदान करेगी। इसी विश्वास और आशीर्वाद के साथ मैं आप सबके स्वर्णिम भविष्य की मंगल कामना करती हूँ। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
माननीय राष्ट्रपति जी का आभार। आप सभी से अनुरोध है, कृपया राष्ट्रगान के लिए खड़े हो जाएं। काइंडली राइज फॉर द नेशनल एंथम। Thank you very much. We like to express our gratitude to the Honorable President for her gracious presence. And as the Honorable President of India departs from the plenary hall, Vigyan Bhavan, we request you to now stay seated in your place as the convocation